I asked you guys to send your worst setups and y'all did not disappoint. Just to spice the video up a little bit, I'm gonna be sending the worst setup $50. Alright, so I don't really know why I'm outside, to be honest. There's a hurricane hitting the next day. This is probably the most Florida thing you can do, is just like go outside when a hurricane's about to hit and everyone should be sheltering. Anyways, you know, I'm just a savage for the content. I'm gonna be reacting to the setups outside. Just wanted to change the scenery a bit. First setup is definitely a messy one. It looks like he used some emojis to cover up the cables or something, but my main question is, why are you looking for a Mac Mini that probably costs like 1K when there's a lot more things you could fix about the setup? Like, just organize everything first before you start spending like 1K on a Mac Mini. I mean, Mac Mini, there's a lot better things you can get than a Mac Mini, that's all I'm saying. Maybe starting off with some $10 cable organizers would be a lot better to start off on the setup, and just basically organize it, because this is a pretty messy setup. I don't even know what's going on, actually. The fact that I can't even see where the PC is pretty concerning, I'm not gonna lie. No surprise, we've got another super messy setup. I'm just flipping through the pictures. Oh my gosh, bro. This guy literally has his cables and all the mesh showing like it's a display piece. I'm not even kidding. It's not even a shelf that he's showing it on. It's literally just a cardboard box that looks like it's half sprayed, and then the table looks like one of those tables you would see from like, I don't know, 40 years ago. Man, there's just a lot wrong with this setup. I mean, you guys just need to clean your rooms. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, come on. This guy even is lucky. He could put all his cables in like the back part of his setup, or like even in the drawer. I don't know. You could do a much better job than this. His peripherals are actually not too bad whatsoever. It's just, I don't know. Just, there's so many things wrong with this setup, to be honest. We've got a little bit of a video over here. Okay, already looking like a pretty normal, nice dual monitor setup. Okay, gaming chair. I highly don't recommend gaming chairs. They're so bad. G Pro, really good mouse. I can't really tell what monitor that it is. My guy, you're flipping so fast. Even these camera angles. Oh my gosh, I don't know what keyboard that is. He's probably singing it in the video, but I don't have the audio up. Then some random headphones. Definitely better than the last setups. You can't argue that. And he's following my Twitter. Okay, this is some bonus points. Might be the $50 winner here, maybe. And then he's just flipping the camera, okay? Then he just... Okay, this PC actually looks pretty like decent. Definitely a much better setup than the other two. It just looks super messy, as you guys can see in like the last few shots of the video. It looks super, super messy. I'm not gonna lie, when I first looked at this setup, I thought he actually had 4 monitors in the back. It's just, I guess, the mirror reflection, but it looks like a super plain setup. He has his own custom mouse pad. I mean, it doesn't really fit with his setup. Looks like he didn't go for, and my camera moved. What I was saying though is that it looks like he didn't really go for a color scheme, no RGB, just a bunch of random stuff, to be honest. It doesn't look like a bad setup whatsoever. It looks like he was a little bit above budget, not like the average setup you would see, just could be a lot more organized. I think this is the second console setup of the video, looking like a, yeah, normal console setup, I would say, kind of like the cheap Chinese $5 mouse that you see all over random sites, and then it looks like the same story for the keyboard as well. I have to say, that's a pretty unique desk this guy has over here. I've never seen a desk that's like actually has a back curve like that unless you cut it. I can't really tell. It might be a custom cut, I'm not sure. The monitor definitely looks like the best thing of this setup, and it looks like he's a little bit of a content creator. We got the webcam going, a little bit of a mic. Okay, I see this guy on his grind, I respect it. If I had to rate this setup, it looks like he's on a budget setup, judging by the peripherals and everything. I would try and get a bigger mouse pad. It looks like the cables are pretty like decent. I can't really see below, but on top of the desk, it's not too bad. I'd probably rate it like, honestly, maybe a 4.5, 5 out of 10. Just to bless your guys' eyes a little bit, and mine too. Here we have this setup. After looking at the other setups, this makes this setup look 10 times better. It looks like he doesn't have too crazy things. It's just so much better, like organized and lit, and everything is so much better about this setup. I mean, it kind of is not, it's kind of a basic setup, I'm not gonna even lie. It's just a monitor and laptop, but he got the color scheme going. We got a little bit of personalization with the shelves and everything. Actually looking like a really nice color scheme he has too around the room. We got the white carpet, white bunk bed. I love these setups. Look so cozy under the bunk bed, and it's completely white. I really like how he kept the color scheme and everything. Looks really nice, my guy. Dude, and he's only 13 years old plus a streamer. Oh my gosh, bro. These 13-year-olds be having crazy setups. For 13 years old, this guy definitely has a good idea of how to organize his setup. In 2 years, this guy's setup's gonna be better than mine. Back to our favorite setups. Here we have the very unorganized setup over here. here. It looks like he's playing on the world's smallest desk, no desk space. The desk is a foundation of the setup. You literally need to make sure you have the desk right. If the desk is not right, if it's too small or it looks bad, your whole setup's gonna look absolutely shambles. Looks like this guy just, like, come on, you can't even clean the setup a little bit. Like, I don't know. He just has a bunch of stuff over his keyboard. I don't even know if he purposely did that. And then under his desk, looks like he got a little bit of plastic wrapping paper. Okay, and there's just a bunch of cables. This is a mess. He has a PS5 too, bro. The PS5 does not deserve to be done this dirty. Everything else in this setup is lacking except the PS5, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to rain a little bit harder here because the hurricane is getting closer and closer. It's actually 10 p.m. right now. I've been hearing some scary noises back over there. I'll have my editor play some moments. Maybe, yo, what the hell is in the back there, bro? I'm hearing some sus sounds, bro. Now we're back at my setup over here and we're still looking for the person that deserves the $50 award. I stumbled across this video and had to show it. It's from some guy named Dabby, and like, what is this setup? Like, this has to, I don't know if he got this from YouTube, but I think it's actually from him. He literally has a Nintendo Switch on 3 like kitchen chairs. Probably the messiest room I've seen in a while. Like, a lot of these setups in this video, I'm not gonna lie. And he says he's getting a TV soon, but buddy, I hate to break it to you, I do not think a TV is gonna save that setup. That's not even a setup. That's just like, I don't know what you would classify that as. That's just a lost cause at that point, honestly. Nice looking PC, but it looks super cluttered. Also, where is your monitor? There's no way he's filming with his monitor right now, or an iPad. No, he has to use, no, he does not use that TV. There's no way he uses that TV. And dude, why? You guys need to clean your rooms. Why is it so messy? Like, I understand cables, but for real, why are your guys' rooms so messy? To be honest, this guy's a pretty nice looking PC, so it doesn't look like $50 will get him very far, to be completely honest. Other people would probably use it more, but you need to organize your room. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. So when this guy sent the pictures of his setup, he was saying how bad it was and he can't believe he had a setup this bad, but trust me, the setups we've seen in this video, this makes this setup look literally beautiful. It looks like so nice. He has a camera. It looks like a pretty like old camera, but hey, it's still a camera. Does the job. 2 monitors. I mean, that monitor layout is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. And cable management could be a lot better, but hey, this setup, we've seen so many trash setups that this setup does not look too bad, to be honest. Xbox versus PC. Definitely the PC setup looks like 10 times better. It has a lot of RGB. I can't really see too much of it, but it looks like it's a lot better organized too. The Xbox setup looks like it's falling apart. If you have the Xbox setup still, I probably could consider giving you the $50, but man, I'm still looking for someone that needs it. Like, man, I don't want to send it to the wrong person, you know? Okay, so hear me out. I found another like kind of budget YouTuber setup. He has a nice microphone, but camera doesn't look like the best, and he's trying to like be a content creator, I'm assuming, so he needs a second monitor, and that's what he said in his description. I never said that I was giving him money away for this video, but the thing is, I'm gonna give someone money, but I also want to make sure that they actually like can use it. And if this guy uses it for streaming or something like that, I feel like it could be definitely more worth it than sending it to some random guy, I don't even know where, so in the opposite side of the globe, that will probably just spend the money on McDonald's or something. But I feel like I'm trying to, you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for like a cheap streamer setup that I could upgrade. So I think, or like help a little bit. So I think Sully actually, although he's not the worst setup, he definitely is not the worst setup at all. He definitely could like actually use the money. I found another YouTuber here, and it looks like he doesn't have the craziest setup. It looks like he's using like some kind of not budget, actually, no, it's a pretty decent laptop, but I don't know how much FPS it gets on Fortnite, since it looks more like a work laptop. It probably doesn't have that good of a graphics card or anything like that, and he is a YouTuber. Dude, it's gonna be so hard to pick. I don't know who to pick, to be honest, but this guy has it looks like he's pretty white color theme, modern looking setup. He definitely could use his money maybe to buy like a microphone or something. I don't think $50 will go too far in getting a PC, but it looks like he said he's saving up for a PC and he's not that rich. So might possible candidate there. I also reacted to this setup earlier in the video. It's the one that had the kind of weird looking desk, but this guy is also a content creator. He has a pretty decent sized audience. Like, man, this is gonna be so hard to choose. Okay, I have to come to a decision here, man. So after spending hours making my decision, I think we have a clear winner. But before I say the winner, make sure to drop a quick sub and like, L YouTuber. For real though, the person I decided to win was the man himself, the Beam. The reason I chose him over anyone else or the other guys is because he is actually like a pretty established content creator. He's not big by any means. I mean, he literally has a 60 hertz monitor, Xbox One, random $20 keyboard, and so much other stuff. The other people just had a little bit better specs, but this guy's actually on a super budget means. So I feel like $50 could help this guy so much. Just buying at least like a better peripherals, like a better keyboard and mouse that would help him out so much. Or who knows, saving up for a PC or something like that. I'm gonna message the Beam on Twitter so I can get him his $50 sent. And if you guys want proof, follow my Twitter. I promise, I hate YouTubers that like fake these giveaways or stuff like this. And I'll actually post proof of me sending him $50 PayPal, and I'll post all that proof on my Twitter, so make sure to follow me there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and if you did, please drop a sub. We're gonna have so much good content just like this coming out. And that's about it. Peace.